2, 3.
Yeah, that's probably good. You guys down, piston up.
We look like the world's weirdest. We on the plastic?
Just a minute. Welcome back. Here we are cutting some rafters this morning for our little hallway, we call it over there. It's the part that protects the front of the building per se by giving more coverage to the front of the building. We'll go show you over here. Come take a look. So this is what we're talking about here. So this is going to be a little hall. I'm going to back up there and take a look down it. We're cladding the outside of this just like the main building. And the dirt line will be something like about a foot over the top of the structure, and it'll come down at a taper here. And as the soil comes down, we're going to have a short wall that finishes retaining this soil here. That looks like it's fared pretty well. That's not too bad. All right, so we just shaped these up with the skill saw, got them rough. We're putting them together, so now we can kind of book match them. Just gonna plane them off, make them smooth. It'll take the boards real well, and that's that, pretty easy.
Watch your head. Watch your head pop.
Here. So what we're doing to help these boards cope around this radius so they're not, flat on something round and rocking, just went and put a relief cut in it, about half the distance of the board or thickness. So when it goes on, especially with this green material, it bends really easy. What is he doing? The line. The wall. Okay, I'm gonna swap
The same as what your dad got.
I don't want much of anything.
Okay.
Where do you want to go? How much are we overlapping?
It's a couple minutes. Give me that roll. Okay.
Yep.
Got it?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, love.
Oh, this one's heavier. Ugh. There we go. Okay. There we go. Don't move, it's green. Yeah. Out. Yeah, see, no. Okay. All right, let's go inside and take a look at what we got going here. Getting all the shelving set up here. It's about 8 million cuts. Getting the other side going now. We're gonna have it across this back wall also. All gonna tie together. So, working back in a tunnel. We're in the, good, okay. We're just tacking these up with this 15 gauge nailer. Get them close. And then we come back and we're nailing them on with ring shanks out of actually a siding gun. We were using screws, but it's too damn slow. Trying to get this thing done, trimming out. And I make it all pretty now. It'll probably all shrink and look like crap later, but. All right, a little recap here. We got the gravel in, we got some little retaining walls here. Going into the entry, we still got to put the door on, a little bit of trim. Got little retaining walls up here at the top. And we're gonna spread a bunch of this decomposed sawdust. I say a bunch, just a light coating after we seed it. And then we're gonna top it and unroll hay on it. Spread a bunch of hay to help with erosion and keep the moisture in. So what we got here, little broadcaster, Kentucky 31 fescue right here. We're gonna put on medium red clover, and we have crimson clover. So that's what we're gonna be putting on there. We have an extraordinary amount. It's going to be very overseeded, but that's all right. We want it to not have erosion problems and get a lot of germination. So we're going to put a lot of that clover in there so we have, you know, a good legume for nitrogen. Will bolster this grass, and we just want this a big, tall, thick mat of vegetation. So gives it more, it gives an additional insulation value and should help keep it cooler. So we're going to get to it. It's looking good. A little more. We just want about a 1/4 inch of that on there, and then we'll get all that hay on it and it'll be beautiful. What are you guys doing?
Spreading hay.
Hay?
Old hay.
Oh, hay. Why are you spreading hay?
Give them a moisture, I think.
You think? Tristan, why are we spreading old hay?
Because we were told to.
Oh, no. It's not paying off. They're still stupid. Oh.
I need to hold the moisture in it better.
Hold moisture and
Suppress weeds?
if it's too thick, no.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Keep it from eroding.
Erosion control. There we go. So, all right. Looking good, boys. Looking good. All right. Getting her watered up. Off-centered. Got some old salvaged foam. We're sandwiching in this door. All right, so we've got extra long carriage bolts, and we did dip the heads in muriatic acid, so it stripped all the nickel plating off them, so they'll rust. They won't be bright and shiny forever. Now we just cut them off, get them close, hit them with a flapper disc so they don't have a sharp edge, and then you can go ahead and peen them. The ball peen hammer, hit the bolt on the end, it'll mushroom the head out, and it'll prevent the nut from coming back off. So that's what we're gonna get to. Okay, get that bucket. Okay, it might not twist into the hole like this. Let's see, ready? Oh, it does. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take and build a latch for this door. Okay guys, so here we are. We finally got this thing wrapped up. It's been a long journey, to say the least. It's like everything here on the ranch, like totally overexposed here. All right, there, maybe that's a little better. So, yeah, like everything, you know, you think it's going to take 2 weeks, it takes 3.5 weeks, just everything. When you're milling your own, it's slow. So if anybody has the notion of getting their own sawmill to build their own projects, I highly recommend it. Just count on everything taking twice as long. It just does. It really does. So, and then all, you know, obviously working with green wood, you always have that to deal with, and, you know, allowing for shrinkage, and the stuff is so much heavier. So it works fine. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So let's go take a look at this thing and show you what we actually got finished here. All right, we got this guy, I think, done. We got the door stop on. We have a little detail around the plate. And into the root cellar. So we got to get this fan going again in here, and we've set up these little rails here to hold a piece of foam board up so it channels the air in and then back out over the top. Otherwise, it just recirculates right in the doorway and doesn't actually blow the humidity out. So, because again, a lot of this wood is still very, very green. So we're going to get it all dried out before we button her up for good. And we're going to have a probably dehumidifier in here for a while till we get the humidity where it needs to be and all the wood's popcorn fart dry. So that's the deal. Oh, the last thing we didn't talk about, dimensions. Maybe I said it earlier, but I'll go over it again. This is 20 feet long. That's exterior dimension by 10 feet wide. So obviously we leave 6 inches on each wall. So it's a foot shorter and a foot narrower in all directions. So it's pretty good size. The ceiling is right, that's about 8 feet. So it's real tall. It could have been shorter, but you know, we're all tall people here. And I just didn't want something that's too claustrophobic. Oh, and there's my daughter bringing me an iced coffee on this nice muggy day. Look at that. Thanks, Trin. All right, well. Okay, so finally, there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. You made it to the end of the video, and we'll see you on the next one.